Welcome back, my friends. Today we're going to talk about Antifa and the November 4th events that are in the works and what you need to know about them. Here we go. I want to start with George Soros. Aside from openly thinking about himself as a god, his hobbies include collaborating with Nazis to confiscate private property, sending thousands of Jews off to death camps to be murdered, and having no remorse about doing it. Crashing countries' markets for massive personal gain at the expense of millions. And my most recent favorite, openly bragging, planning, and executing a complete collapse of the American economy. How is this even possible, you ask? Thank you for asking. George Soros has just transferred $18 billion with a B dollars to his Open Society Foundation, which is a far-left organization that pushes a far-left agenda in America and around the world for that matter. Also, through a roundabout means, funds groups such as Antifa, BLM, and the Democratic Party, amongst others. Why is this important? Good question. I'm just going to sit back and connect the dots for a second. Something that you'll literally never see mainstream media do with an important topic like this. George Soros wants open borders, death, destruction. He wants the first world to crash and burn. Full-blown communism, and the only way to achieve it is to destroy or to break the current system and build it up in a completely different way. That's where his massive reach and influence comes into play, because that's exactly what he's currently doing. He's doing it by funding division groups, violent groups, fascist groups to swarm the streets of America in protest of our president and in protest of democracy. By manipulating news, by opening borders and ushering in incompatible third world populations to overwhelm the welfare system and the medical system, to change our values and traditions, to attack our way of life. The media is in bed with him and actively helps him push his anti-Trump agenda. That's why half the country hates Trump and they don't even know why. And the ones that do know why they hate him based on lies, things that aren't even true. It's complete mind control. They are preying on our dumbed down population. Dumbed down by design, I might add, for the exact reasons I've laid out. We're currently experiencing a purposeful breakdown of society, manufactured, completely fabricated. So to tie it together, November 4th and the $18 billion. Your guess is as good as mine as far as if anything will happen and to the severity of what will happen. But it has come to my attention that the Department of Defense will be simulating a national power grid collapse on that day, the day of rage on November 4th, which is curious to me, seeing how the DoD has a spotty record of simulating things that actually happen on the days that they are simulating them. 9/11, Pearl Harbor, amongst others, come to mind. So, they're planning something for November 4th, and they just injected $18 billion into the equation, making them the second largest foundation in America. When you couple that with the fact that they literally pay agitators to cause problems by posting ads on Craigslist, openly call for violence, and have openly been caught staging false flag attacks to shift media attention to American patriots and right-wingers. The situation could get out of hand quickly. Look out for false flags. These people exist to destroy their enemy by any means necessary. And if you're a decent, hardworking, responsible, good-hearted, patriotic, common-sense, gun-owning, conservative American, you are enemy number one. Make no mistake. The end game is to get us to swing back. While the media suppresses their violence and their crimes, you better believe it will be top news if a right-winger fights fire with fire. So be careful, be smart. Understand the enemy's game plan. We win this civil war not with guns, but with our heads, with our dollars, our common sense. By sharing information, recording these demonic degenerates, utilizing social media. Keep up the good fight, everyone. Remember, this is the most important showdown in human history because never before has ruling the world with monopolized propaganda been so close to reality. Tune in next week. We got plenty more red pills to hand out. Thanks for watching.